Welcome to my channel History Bygone. History Bygone present greetings and gestures in Indian ways. In present India, the custom and rituals become quite formal, a perfect blend of Asian and Western culture. India was colony of Britisher for so many years, and as a result, sizable Indian population had been influenced by British style of etiquettes and customs. Much before Britishers, there are numerous invaders like Turk, Afghan, Greek, Romans, Mughals, Dutch and French impacted Indian custom and culture in their own ways. These multiple blend cultures make Indian way of greeting and gesture more unique and diverse. The Indian culture and tradition are renowned across the world. We all refer to customs and traditions of India as something remarkably unique, which outsider might find sometimes puzzling. Most of this originate from the ancient Indian scriptures and texts, which have dictated way of life for thousands of years. India has an incredible mix of religion, where Hindu and Muslim population is in majority, and further mix of Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains and other religions. So religion has strong influence over customs, rituals, etiquettes, and the way we behave in society. Indian customs vary from region to region. For example, in North India, it might treated as ill-mannered to use more than first two fingers, as most of the food contain rotis and dry dishes. While same time in South India, people use whole hands to eat as they enjoy rice and wet curries. In this video, we are going to discuss in detail the way Indians greet and introduce themselves. Way to people greet in India to show respect. Indians are very expressive and they use lots of hand gesture for greetings. In India, greeting with Namaste appreciated and show lots of respect. The Namaste is one of the most popular Indian custom, and now is it not just restricted to India anymore. The Namaskar is one of the traditional greeting mentioned in Vedas also. It translates to I bow to you, and another way of saying may our minds meet. This indicates by folded palm placed before the chest. The word Namaha can also referred as Na-ma, not mine, to signify the reduction of one's ego in the presence of others. Social customs in India. Indians are very welcoming and willing to chat with even strangers. Just simply introduce yourself and they extend all kind of invitation and hospitality. While introduced to a stranger or in a group, as a rule, let the people make the first move when it's come to introductions. Sometimes there are caste and hierarchy considerations that must be considered while introductions initiated. To perform Namaste, one should hold palms together with the fingertips at chin level and say Namaste. The gesture is a sign of respect and used by people when meeting members of the same or opposite sex. It is like praying gesture performed before an image of an idol at temple. The degree of bowing in a Namaste is often determined by the caste of the person addressed. A person of low caste expected to raise his hand high and bow deeply to a person of high caste, while person of high caste often barely acknowledged. In Hindu religion or community, saying Ram Ram is another innovation and common way often used to greet a friend on the Indian streets. Children have traditionally shown respect to elders and teachers by bending down and touching the feet. charan sparsha of older or elder people and bringing their fingers to eyes. It is a way of giving respect to elders and seeking their blessings. It has been followed for ages, probably since the Vedic period. Reference to Indian etiquettes, it is important to address people by their professional titles, such as doctor or professors. If any doubt, use the suffix Mr. or MS, especially when addressing elders. Using sir or ma'am is also appropriate. Try sir or ma'am for stranger and uncle and aunties for elder, familiar people. For the person who is not as old, it is better to suffix the name with G as a mark of respect. Remember, the status of any person is depending upon education, caste, age, and profession. In India, government employed is more prestigious than private sector job or business. Traditionally, in South India, men and women put the initial of their father's name before their own given names. The married women were known by their given names plus their husband's given name. Presently, mostly Indians have European-style names with the given name first and the family name second. In few cases in India, use their caste or village as their last names. Muslim shakes hand and says Salam or Salam Walekum. Sometimes they follow the handshake by touching their foreheads or hearts or both. Sikhs show their respect by saying the name of the person with word G followed by Sat Sri Akal. Indians generally don't shake hand with or even touch female members. Use Namaste as greeting. As a rule, Indians are not on touching one another, especially the people they don't know well. Although in present urban areas, this is often overlooked. People often shake hands when meeting or leaving. Indian culture is based on hierarchical system, so elder or superiors are greeted first. The most of Muslims' names usually influenced by Arabic culture. Many Muslims do not use surnames. Instead, Muslim woman is also known by her given name plus binti, means daughter of, plus her father's name, and men add the father's name to their own name with the connector bin. For example, Abdul bin Ahmad is Abdul the son of Ahmad. Same way, Indian Sikh will have their given name followed by either Singh for man or Kaur for woman. Indians rarely call each other by their names. Relatives often refer to an equivalent of father, mother, son, or daughter. Family friends often called as auntie or uncle as a closeness and respect. Strangers often greeted with the equivalent of brothers and sisters. Even wives in traditional family do not call their husbands by their names. But in present day, husband and wives often address each other by their first name, which show clear influence of Western cultures. In Indian Etiquette series, till now we discussed about the way we greet and show gestures. Same way in coming session of videos, we are going to discuss about Indian dressing, eating habits, clothing and festivals. Thanks once again for watching my video on Indian ways of greeting and gestures. Request to like and subscribe my channel History Bygone.